Hercules never saw it coming. His arm had just been severed by an ordinary stone slab. That's when the truth hit him. Jack the Ripper's real weapon was never the bag that could forge divine artifacts. It was the black glove on his hand. Anything he touched instantly became a weapon of godlike power. Everything up to this point had been part of Jack's plan, a calculated misdirection to throw Hercules off. Jack reached down, picked up a small pebble, and flicked it. It shot forward like a cannonball. And it got worse. Under the glove's touch, the entire city became his arsenal. But Hercules didn't flinch. He stripped off his armor and pressed down to stop the bleeding. Jack seized the moment and used his divine eye to peer into Hercules' heart. What he found wasn't fear. It was pure, burning will to fight. This was the legendary god of war, undefeated across the heavens. Even Jack couldn't help but take off his hat in respect. Still, Jack made one thing clear. He would make Hercules feel fear. No living being is immune to the dread of death. That was Jack the Ripper's ultimate goal. Hercules' expression shifted when Jack looked again. What filled Hercules' heart was love. Determined to end the fight quickly, Hercules stopped holding back. He hurled his weapon into the night sky. The gates of hell tore open above the city, and out crawled Cerberus, the three-headed hound of the underworld, each head clamped down, one on each arm, one on his skull. This was his ultimate form, but it came at a cost. Burning through his own life force meant he had to finish this fast. Hercules launched forward and threw a punch at Jack. The shockwave alone reduced a concrete wall to dust. What followed was a furious exchange, Hercules smashing everything in his path, Jack hurling debris right back at him. As the fist closed in, Jack grabbed a sewer lid to block it. Hercules punched straight through. Jack tried to escape. Hercules drove him into the ground with one brutal strike, pinning him through an iron railing. What Hercules didn't know was that this was exactly what Jack wanted. Fighting through the pain, Jack pulled off his cloak. In an instant, a 100-story building was sliced clean in half and came crashing down on Hercules. There was no time to dodge. He took the full impact. Then a fist burst up through the rubble. Hercules had come back, like something risen from hell itself. Jack looked into him again. Even after everything, after all that damage, Hercules' heart hadn't wavered for a single moment. It still radiated that same sacred love. Jack didn't understand it, but he was only human, and he would fight until the very end. The two clashed in close combat, but a mortal body was never going to match a god's. One punch sent Jack spitting blood. Everyone watching assumed it was over. Jack stood back up. He muttered a childhood nursery rhyme under his breath, almost like a quiet oath to himself. Seeing that, Hercules didn't hesitate. He raised his fist to end it. Then, in the next second, blood sprayed through the air. Jack's hands had pierced clean through Hercules' body. He had been waiting for this the entire time. He had let the railing impale him on purpose, so his blood would soak into the glove, and the glove would transform that blood into a divine weapon. Hercules looked at him and smiled. "Did the color of my heart change?" he asked. Jack let out a bitter laugh and admitted he had been wrong, because even in that final moment, Hercules' heart still held nothing but love for humanity. As Hercules' soul slowly faded away, the fourth battle of Ragnarok came to a close. Humanity had won. However, even though Jack saved all of humanity, what awaited him was humanity's rejection.